We were all kind of, all the three of us were kind of on a mission, you know, because like we were all like I was like in Chew, but I was like hungry to write songs, get on the guitar. I was just went through a gnarly breakup, and so I was kind of pissed off and had time on my hands. Fredo had just left the Queens, and he was fired up, kind of wanted to bounce back. Dave just left Unita, so we were all kind of like hanging out in town and just had like, you know, large amounts of energy and just wanted to rock. And we were all three of us were tired of the bullshit. Che represents three musicians, bros coming together and saying, enough of the bullshit, let's just rock. Just we were up late one night, fucking popping off, and it was like, let's call Fredo. And you know, Dave and I were bros for years, and we were even, you know, roommates for years, and we just had never played in a band together. We were kind of waiting for that moment, and I knew I wanted to play guitar. And so when Fredo split in the Queens, we're like, let's call Fredo, see if he's into jamming. And it was real casual. And we called him, and he was into it, and he came over to the house, and we just set up right there in the house, and we just started jamming 2-3 times a week. I was putting out my first solo record, Alamanta, out on Man's Ruin, and Frank Kozik, at some point, I don't know how, but he got wind that we were jamming, and he said, I heard you jamming with Dave and Fry, you guys got something going on. I said, yeah. He goes, do you have any plans to record? I said, not really. He goes, well, if you do, I'll put it out. I said, well, now we got plans to record. We got our shit, and we set up, and we recorded the whole record, recorded, overdubbed, did vocals, and mixed the whole thing in a weekend. In 3 days, the record was done. We weren't trying to like be crafty or arty or innovative, or it's a no-brainer. It's soul, you know what I mean? It was like just soul rock.